I'm excited because you're in the new movie, Captain America: Brave New World. Where do we pick up with this film?
Well, you're gonna have to watch the movie to find out because sadly I can't tell you. Um, but I will say it's a really fun, amazing ride, and you're not gonna be disappointed.
I have no doubt. What can you tease then about your character you'll be playing, or is that undercover as well?
Well, I was part of the stunt team, and I was a part of some of the action sequences in the film. I will say that. But as far as where or what, I can't
Or
share
who
that
you're
either.
doubling
Some of
for?
it was in the trailer, so I will say that. Um, yeah,
We're dying to know what it's like working with Anthony Mackie and Harrison Ford.
they are both very lovely. I had never worked with either of them, and um, I didn't even know that I would be. A lot of times you don't know until the day of who you're working with and what you're doing, especially on something like a Marvel project because they're so secretive with everything. So, but they are both very lovely.
I know that uh, Julius Ona is the charge of this latest iteration of Captain America. How hands-on was he when it came to the stunt coordination? Was there much space to just do what you do best, or was he very active with helping to coordinate things?
He Julius was very nice. I enjoyed talking to him as well, and it it was just a really amazing team effort the way everything came together. And on a movie like that, you have not just a stunt coordinator, but you also have a fight coordinator and you have multiple people working together to create these sequences. And by the time someone like me gets there for this, they all the plans have already been made and it's been talked through a lot. And sometimes they've shot what's called previs, where they'll do the scene with a bunch of stunt people just kind of rehearsing it, and then they show the director, and then the director will say, yep, that's great, or he'll say, no, I want to change it, have it be a little more like this. And then they just kind of work together to create those sequences.
Okay, well, couldn't tease who you play and couldn't tease where we pick up. Are you able to talk about maybe some of your favorite scenes to film? Not what happens in them, but maybe some of the stunt work that you went and put into it.
What I really enjoyed about working on it is that I was a part of some sequences that involved a lot of people, and they happened to all be really good friends of mine. So in some of these sequences, you'll have, you know, 20, 30 other stunt people working together. And when they are people who are also your friends, it's just really nice because you get to basically hang out and have a good time while you're working. And a lot of us hadn't seen each other in a long time, so that was really nice. Um, yeah.
With all of the amazing stunt work you do, how do you shake off a long day of being in character and putting your body through all of that?
It depends. If it's something really physical and I feel like I'm sore, I'll take a hot bath with some Epsom salt and just kind of relax. If I have an early day at work the next morning, I don't necessarily have time for that because a lot of these projects it is really long days and you just go home and go to sleep and try to get 8 hours to wake up for the next day. But it is important to try to get that sleep, try to recover physically, whether it's taking a bath, whether it's putting heat on your body or icing, and just generally, I guess, trying to love your body and take care of it.
Absolutely, you have to make sure it's still functioning the next day for the
Yeah.
more punishment you'll put it through. I'm not sure if you can tease then with this movie that's coming out here in February. What do you think sets Brave New World apart from maybe the Chris Evans versions of the Captain that we know so much and love?
I think it's just kind of a different vibe. Um, when you have, especially when you have different people stepping into characters that people have become very familiar with. But we have already seen him in the other projects, so I think people can get a little bit of an idea of what it's going to be like. But overall, I guess it's just a little bit of a different kind of energy.
Okay, what's next for you? What are the other projects that you've been busy working on?
So in January, I have a movie coming out called Bone Face, which is a murder mystery, and I play a deputy with who, along with the sheriff, played by Jeremy London. We come on the scene to investigate a bunch of murders that happened at a summer camp. And then we come across this diner where we know one of the patrons is the murderer, but we don't know who it is. So the rest of the film turns into this murder mystery where we're trying to figure it out. Um, we had a lot of fun filming it. We did that in Mississippi, and it comes out January 21st on VOD. And then right now, just before the holidays, I wrapped on a thriller called The Neglected, which I'm also really excited about. The script was amazing. I'm really lucky to have been a part of it, and I play a detective opposite Josh Duhamel. And we also have Dylan Sprouse and Till Schweiger, which I was very excited about as a German, to have a fellow German on the project, and also Jeremy London and his brother Jason are in that one as well.
Yeah, I saw Jeremy tweeting the other day about about the project, so I was very
Yeah,
excited for you. I'm very excited for these things to
yeah,
come out here in the new year.
yeah. It's he's so great. I mean, this is my fourth movie with him, and well, so the first one we didn't actually meet on, but then we did a movie called Open together, which is like a weird musical comedy thriller kind of thing. And then of course we did Boneface and now The Neglected. So I love working with him.